Okay, hello, welcome to the Saturday morning sprints with myself, Gillian St. Kevin, and my co-host, Jamie Sands.
Hello.
We have got a few new people here today. So regulars, bear with us. We're going to do a bit more of an introduction than we usually do. So to start, I'm Gillian. I write gothic romance, paranormal romance, urban fantasy. I've just got the edits back on my first ever high fantasy, which is pretty cool.
That's
All
exciting.
of those stories have an LGBTQ focus, and I generally write whatever I feel like. I am not a very responsible author. So, over to you, Jamie.
I'm also not a responsible author. I write urban fantasy and contemporary romance and historical paranormal romance under 3 different names, all again queer. I'm getting a Milo delivery right now.
Oh, fantastic. So, Jamie and myself are both based in New Zealand. Oh, that's an awesome mug. You are worth taking care of. Fantastic.
Feeling loved.
Yep, we started hosting these live streams back in June. They are a way for us to sort of stay accountable and productive, but also to work with other writing types and encourage and support each other. So Melanie has already shared their project in the chat. I'd love to see everyone else who's writing today add what they're working on. But yeah, we are both taking part in Nano this year. So Jamie, how is Nano going?
Really good. I'm trying to write a bit more than I have to because I'm getting teeth removed on Wednesday, my wisdom teeth on this side.
Gosh,
And
that's not fast.
real fast, yeah. So, excuse me. I don't imagine I'm going to want to write for a few days around that. So I'm trying to write more than I need to at the moment so that I've got like a bit of a buffer. And I'm loving my work in progress, which helps. Which is I should say, it's a paranormal gay retelling of The Secret Garden set in the same universe as Gillian's project.
So I've just had a text from my friend Julie saying you disappeared, all okay? I hope that means I have disappeared from Discord and not the stream.
I can still see you.
Okay, that's good. If people in the chat could let us know that they can still see us, that would be
they're responding to the things I've said, so that's a good sign.
Yes. Jamie and I are very professional YouTubers.
You can tell from how I'm eating my breakfast.
Yeah. I made a serious tactical error this morning. I have bought the treat chocolate that is my reward for hitting my daily word count with me. I did not bring any other snacks. So I was almost late for the stream because I realized this and had to run off and quickly make myself a toast with cheese on it. Oh, that is such a relief, Gabby. I was like standing over the toaster going, come on, come on. Not the best start to the stream.
We're doing fine. Look, we've had worse.
If
that helps. I don't know if it helps.
Yeah. So this is actually a pretty good indication of what our streams are like. A little bit chaotic, but also fun, hopefully.
Hopefully. So you might hear birds in the background at my place. I actually do live in the middle of the biggest city in New Zealand, but we've got a ton of birds in lots and lots of trees around. So if you can hear birds in the background during sprints, that's why.
Yeah, so Cynthia says that she's writing based on the experience of caregiving for her grandparents with Alzheimer's, which, yeah, that sounds like such a unique lens on a subject that touches so many people. So I'm all for that. Melanie is being a nano rebel and started working on a short story, started earlier this week. I am doing traditional nano, but I have yet to hit the quarter mark in my story, and I've already got 23,000 words. 20, yeah. So I'm guessing that my story is going to be about 100K, and I am sort of, which means that I'm just going to adjust my word count goals accordingly. I have not yet done the math, but the story's going well, so I'm excited. And that's also my achievement for the week. I wrote 20,000 words
So
yesterday.
good. So
Yeah,
good.
it's cool to see you, Justin.
It's interesting that your story is doing the same as mine, though,
Yeah,
and taking longer than expected. I think
yeah,
that's good. I think it's a good thing.
yeah. Julie, who is a friend of the live streams and a regular, but when she is not at a workshop, which she is at today, asked me if I was concerned about the word count, but I feel like this is good. The fact that our stories are lining up to be a
Mm,
similar
mm.
length. Yep. And yeah, Justin, have an amazing day at the book fair. That's going to be just so cool.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Maybe have a rest, Justin.
yes. Yeah, maybe listen to Jamie. Excuse me?
A friend of mine is doing NaNoWriMo as a series of short stories. So she's doing one a day or one every 2 days and just belting out a ton of short stories, which is such a cool idea. I'm really kind of jealous that I didn't think to do it myself. But I wanted to work on this story, so that's fine. But maybe next year, because then you've just got such a cool body of work all of a sudden to
Yeah,
edit and submit places and do stuff with.
yeah.
Oh, that's too hot.
It's always really cool to see what people use Nano for. Like the
Yeah.
aforementioned Julie is using it to knock out her final presentation for the course she's been working on. I know a couple of people who are using it to edit big projects. So
Yeah.
yeah, Nano can be whatever you make it.
Oh,
So
we got to warm up first, right?
yes. So we
Organize
usually
myself.
begin our streams with a 5-minute warm up, and we do this usually by drawing a tarot card and just using it as a prompt to get us started. We use tarot cards because the imagery in them is has been inspiring people for centuries, so it's really resonant, and it works really well for storytellers because the major arcana especially, kind of tells a story itself.
Mm, mm.
So,
Have you
yeah,
got yours, or shall I draw one?
I have got mine.
Cool.
I shuffled them, um, especially for this stream, and I
Good.
was actually shuffling them when I realized that I did not have a snack and was hungry.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so Jamie, whenever you're ready.
Nearly. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, this is interesting. So, I like the Wild Unknown Tarot, which has a lot of sort of natural imagery. And the card we've got is the Mother of Pentacles.
Wow.
So we've got a beautiful mother deer here with the fawn tucked up beside her.
That's some
And
imagery I used yesterday.
yeah,
That's gorgeous.
isn't it? So you might look at this and be inspired by the deer, or if you're familiar with tarot, you might want to kind of pull on the meanings behind it. The pentacles are the kind of suit of earthly gain. That sounds a bit sordid, but it's kind of like
It is though.
benefits and rewards and physical things. I've got the cutest little chaffinch just looking into my window. Okay, he's
Aw.
flown away. But
Okay,
yeah,
so my book says it's a card of practicality and good-natured kindness. So practical meaning, meaningful expression, cleverness, self-confidence, self-knowledge, self-mastery, lots of good stuff. And that it's a practical, creative, imaginative card, which is very appropriate for what we're doing.
yes. So, using this card as inspiration, we're going to set a timer and free write for 5 minutes. Now, you can go straight into your project and choose to use this as inspiration for whatever you're working on now, or you can journal about any prompts that this card suggests. You could even do what I have been doing recently and turn it into a pep talk for yourself.
Mm.
So, another good thing to do to get you warmed up is to change how you write. So, Jamie and I both type, but when we do these warm ups, we both pick up pen and paper. I go for a colored pen, which is kind of a little bit more different.
Mm.
But the idea here is not to produce anything really good, it's just to break any blocks, get over any barriers to writing that you might be feeling by sort of taking you outside your comfort zone a little and just getting you, the creative part of you, warmed up and ready to go. So, Jamie,
I've got the timer.
perfect.
All right. So 5 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Awesome. So that is our 5-minute warm-up finished. I've started with a little pep talk, but I got interrupted. So I have been hanging out this morning in a Discord server for Canterbury Writers, which actually has it's the hub for Canterbury NaNoWriMo, but also New Zealand elsewhere, and 2 time zones in the States. Hi, Julie. And we've been talking about you, Julie. All good things, I promise. So I just spotted some comments there that I wanted to reply to. So I got distracted, which...
Well, I got about a page, but I tipped over last time, so this is what, and then on to the next page. So I'm really good at getting exactly a page in these warm-ups, but then if I go over, I throw myself off, and then it's disappointing. But this is a cool thing. I'm almost finished this exercise book. I started these cool. with our sprints in June. So this is only for warm-ups in these sprints, and I'm almost full.
That is just so cool. There's nothing more satisfying than finishing a notebook.
I love it. I love it.
Yep. Melanie has got lots of ideas for her short story, and we've been joined by Megan as well. It is fantastic to have you here, Megan. So during today's sprint, I'm going to be attempting something which may work, but may just be a complete disaster.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing sprints in the Canterbury Writers Discord channel as well.
Okay.
So
they're going to match up?
Yeah. The default is 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's good.
Yeah, we tend to do 20-minute sprints here when we're sprinting properly. Hi, Phoebe. Awesome to have you aboard. We've just finished our warm-up, and I would love to share the invite link, Julie, but I am not sure what it is.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, no, I'm not allowed to invite people to the Canterbury Writers one, so I cannot.
Yeah, we may need you to give that to me, Julie. If you're not on Discord, do not worry about this. This is me just potentially making life more difficult for myself.
I have to say, it does sound a bit like you're trying to make life more difficult for yourself.
Yeah, well,
I will share the link for the Discord for these sprints, though. I've got access for that. There you go.
Fantastic.
Oh, Kitty says she's on the way, but at the post office at the moment, so it might take forever. Not sure.
Yep. So this is the Discord link to Kiwi.
Yes, Kiwi Writing Streams.
So this Discord link that I've just shared is a server that Jamie set up for us. Oh my gosh, no, don't do that. Okay.
You were right?
Yep. I was really worried that the link I just clicked was going to be difficult, but there we go.
Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I'm definitely of the I want to be writing stuff I wish I could read school of writing. So yes.
This is a big motivating factor for me as well. I took an incredibly long amount of time to figure things out identity-wise, and I think that a lot less time would have been wasted had I had access to fiction that was more representative. But yeah.
I'm very excited about getting my YA Witchy out because it's got a non-binary main character.
Yeah.
It's in edits at the moment. Anyway, should we get on to a sprint?
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah, I've just typed sprint start into the Discord server,
Okay,
and
cool.
I think we've reached the part of the day where nope, it's working.
Okay. All right. 20 minutes starting now. There we go. First sprint done.
I was starting to worry that we'd forgotten to set the timer.
Which has happened before.
Yeah.
I myself had worried that, and I leaned over and it said 45 seconds to go. So I was like, okay, good.
Yep. So I got 606 words there. Very
I got
pleased with that.
628.
Very nice.
And realized that I have never described my main character's appearance. So I've made a note for myself to do that earlier on in the book.
Yep. Melanie, you're right. These sprints tend to go super fast. And Adelaide has a question with us. So Adelaide's question is, anyone have any tips of how to end a dialogue scene? So, and a wee bit more information about the scene. Adelaide's characters are on the deck of a yacht in the early morning. The scene is just going on as the male character talks about how Adelaide's main character has changed.
Mm-hmm.
She is autistic and he's a shape-shifting mythical creature. So,
okay, so for me, I would ask, what is the goal of this scene? Like, what story beat is it addressing, or like what is it revealing about the characters, and kind of dig into that. So, like, is she okay with him just describing her to her, or is she going to go, "Can you please shut up now?" Or is she going to be like, "Wow, thank you, that was lots of really great insight," and then that's the resolution. Like, find where the conflict is, if there is any. There should be, usually.
yeah.
Like, maybe it is just them bonding, in which case you can do like some cute, like, satisfying sentimental stuff, but depends on the purpose, I reckon.
Yeah, Justin's given a really good suggestion of letting a seagull scream break the dialogue, some fish jump out of the water, or wind grabbing the sails of the boat. So using like a physical or an atmospheric beat to kind of punctuate the conversation, I guess. With me, I kind of try to end my chapters with a question or something that is going to propel the readers to the next chapter. So,
That's a good one too.
not quite a
Something hooky.
cliffhanger, but yeah, just
And yet
something.
we still haven't solved the mystery of blah blah blah.
Yeah. So, something like even an internal thought, like, as much as mythical creatures' words comforted, she still didn't have any answers about thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Cynthia says, action is a good, if you've had a whole lot of dialogue, it's good to change it up with something different, like some action happening, or yeah.
Yeah. Cynthia got an utterly amazing 718 words. So that is brilliant. We have a writing superstar who usually joins us in these streams. But Joanna isn't here today, but it looks like Cynthia is taking on that role. So that's very cool.
I'm gonna have to try and push myself again. That worked the other day when I tried to compete with Joanna, and I got more words out. But I've realized that the scene I'm writing I didn't actually plan for. So maybe I just need to write a few sentences about what's really happening in this scene.
Yeah. So Melanie finished cleaning the bathroom, which means that she is now free to get some words done. And I think it is, a really good time to move into our next sprint.
Agree. All right. 20 minutes starting now. Didn't expect that.
Yes, these sprints go by super fast. We've had Amy join us, which is fantastic. Hi, Amy. And I'm just going to quickly update.
892 words. Boom.
Fantastic. It is really good. So there is a brief delay between the sprint starting on the Discord. Well, between us starting and the sprint starting. So what I'm doing is starting immediately we do and then ending the Discord sprint a little early.
Oh yeah.
So I'm now waiting for the whoops. Nope. I've done something wrong. Oh, I don't know what I've done here.
I've also invented some new things that I didn't know about. Well, I didn't. My characters have just told me some new things that I didn't know about, so that's exciting.
Yeah. Sprint word count amount. Final amount. 4412. Okay. Did I remember to add my... I did not remember to add my word count at the start.
Oh dear.
But fortunately, I left a space before where I started. So I know that I wrote 624 words, and now I'm going to show the Discord bot what I actually wrote. Whoops.
Simon.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, but now WriterBot thinks I've only written 624 words for the entire day.
Oh.
So Melanie's got 429 words. Adelaide has 301. Yes, we are NaNoWriMing Amy, and it's going pretty well.
Yes, it is. It's going well. Just making notes about the things that I just discovered about my characters.
Yep. So, Amy, tell the chat what you're working on today if you want to. I mean, I'm not putting any obligations on anyone. After 2 sprints, we generally have a longer break. So I am going to quickly disappear to the bathroom.
Yep, sounds good. Oh, 1 word shy of an even number. I get that. My wife doesn't like odd numbers, including on the volume on the TV. It has to be an even number. Doesn't bother me at all, but it is sort of nicer having an even number. Yeah, just add 1 more word. It's fine. It's fine. There's no police here. Ooh. No, that is 2 words. I've got to format my book. I have a book coming out in just over a week, just under a week, on the 13th. It's the 6th today. I need to format it. And Vellum did this annoying thing where you I don't know if anyone else has had this. If you use Vellum, you put your manuscript in and it doesn't recognize the chapter breaks. It just puts it all in one huge chapter, and you have to go through and force chapter breaks. And I've been trying different formatting ways to do it to avoid that happening, and it just is kind of impossible. I've tried making chapter headings proper headings in Word. I've tried numbering them. I've tried not numbering them. And it just messes with me. Oh, so my book coming out next week is called Monsters and Manuscripts. It is a sequel to a book I published last year called Overdues and Occultism. It's part of something called the Witchy Fiction Project. So it's a bunch of New Zealand authors writing books set in New Zealand, novellas with a witch main character. And mine are set in Auckland with a witch librarian and a paranormal investigator who fall in love. It's very gay. And it's a really fun series to work on, but I'm annoyed with Vellum.
Amy, that is an amazing title.
Really good.
During our first sprint, my mum arrived with
Oh,
a tart.
the traditional tart.
The farmer's market. Yeah, I've not yet had the chance to eat it or eat the snack that I was almost late for the stream preparing. So I'm going to do that now. But how does everyone feel? Do you want to, shall we get back into sprinting?
I'm
It
ready.
seems like we're in the zone. In the zone.
I'm in the zone and also in the Zoom. I've got the Zoomies. I did write a lot in that last sprint. It feels good. I want to do that again.
I am very excited for you to read the scene that I've just written. I think there will be a strong reaction.
I wanted to tell you that I'm very concerned about Emil and what might happen with him. And that, oh no. Okay, don't say anything else. I just want to register my concern.
Concern registered.
Okay, good. We're doing 20-minute sprints. Yeah, I haven't started for the next one just yet. I'm about to, I think. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm setting it to go now.
Hey. Oh, hi, Kitty. It is
Oh,
awesome
hi,
that
Kitty.
you made it. So, Adelaide has asked another really good question. Does anyone have any recommended publishers that they really like to submit to? So, choice of publisher depends a lot on, what your project is. So, can you give us the genre and just a wee bit more information about that, Adelaide? And I'm just going to quickly update the participant bot there.
666 words.
Wow, very, very omitous. But yeah,
Technically, it was 667, but I got rid of an and, so it was more dramatic.
yep, Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
The postage
Yes,
situation
decided
is
not
a
to post
mess
to
right
us.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely sit on that. So I
Yep.
wrote 583 words that time.
Very good.
So for fantasy, urban fantasy, or romance. So I haven't had anything accepted by Tor, but they're one of the few major publishing houses that I have actually submitted to. And I like Tor not only because they are really good for fantasy and have been around for ages,
Yeah.
but they're pretty good at publishing a diverse range of authors,
They are.
and
Yeah.
they actually make a big effort to find unrepresented talent and nurture them. So Tor has my vote. Publishers I've worked with, I submitted to, I'm going to say this wrong, Sal and Press way back in the day. Unfortunately, they went under a few years ago. Again, I wasn't accepted by them, but they rejected me so nicely. I was like, wow, this is cool. I want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
So my only actual publishing experience has been with Nine Star, who are a small press based in the States with a focus on LGBTQ. I was about to say genre fiction, but they actually do literary fiction as well.
I'm no good when it comes to publishers. I gave up trying to submit to them a few years ago, except for a very small local press that I do publish through called Rookery, that's run by our friend Ada. But as I say, it's very small. And I only kind of went with it because I had this manuscript that wasn't doing anything, and I'm like, here, why don't you try it? And she was very happy with it. So, oh, more mail.
Yay.
Be right back.
So, yeah. If anyone in the chat has publishing experience they would like to share, I actually, myself and Jamie are both hybrid published in that we have books out through publishers, but we've also self-published our own work. And I really like being able to sort of do both. Like there are some projects like my high fantasy that I don't feel like I have enough experience. Hi, Mochi. Experience with in the genre or like marketing it, that I really want a publisher to support me with that. but there are other books like this one here, my Gothic romance series, and my urban fantasy that is set in rural Wales and is not urban at all, that are just so weird and out there that I don't want to inflict them on a publisher. If that makes sense. I
It
don't
does.
think anybody would know how to market those books better than
Yeah.
me because they are
Yeah.
that weird.
Right.
If we're
We've
gonna
just got time for one more 20-minute sprint if we start now. So I'm going to set it going right now. I was well distracted in that sprint.
Yeah, okay.
Still got some words down though.
Brilliant.
What did I get? 439.
So I need to enter my word count, and I've forgotten how to do that.
I have passed 30,000 words on this manuscript now.
Wow.
And guess how many kisses there have been?
0.
None. So I'm at 2,657 for the morning, which I'm very happy with.
That's fantastic. Gosh, I have 26,000 words of this nonsense. Again, no kissing, but there has been a moment.
Yes. Well, I've had a moment. And I've just written this morning a second moment, but nothing satisfying at all.
Fantastic. Adelaide just passed 40,000 words on her manuscript. That's brilliant. I've noticed quite a few people are winding down for the day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is... Okay, so I think I forgot to enter my beginning word count again, but I've got 554. Excellent. And now I've got to deal with this bot.
Into my updated word count, into Nano, website. Where is my... There it is. Too many tabs. Yeah, I started to get quite sleepy during that sprint, so I was sort of welcoming my distractions, which isn't ideal. Might be a day where I have an afternoon nap.
Mm-hmm. I am so pleased with my words. I will probably, so at 2:00 today, so 2:00 New Zealand time, Judy, who is one of the Christchurch municipal liaisons, is hosting an event on Zoom. I know nothing about it except that it starts at 2 p.m. So I need to register for that. And then I will be taking part in that and hopefully getting some more words down.
Excellent.
But I will also be around in the Discord channel. So during the week, I do childcare for my sister and brother-in-law. So the weekends are kind of my uninterrupted writing time. So yeah, I want to make the most of this. Oh, and yes, we entirely passed over the fact that Tor is interested in one of Justin's projects, but to be published in its original language first, and he's struggling to find a Danish publisher to take it.
So interesting.
That is very frustrating. So if Julie grabs the Canterbury Writers website link, I say I will start looking for it myself, but Julie is faster than me. I will share that in the chat. But yeah, good work today, everyone. I feel like this is just such an amazing, productive morning.
Yes, it really was. I am quite tempted to do an evening sprint either tonight or tomorrow night, but it kind of depends on my energy levels. So I'll see what I do this afternoon if I get a good nap in. And I've got to check with my gaming group when they want to play. So it'll either be tonight or tomorrow, and then whichever night it isn't, we'll do some more sprinting because, yeah, like I said, I want to get ahead before I get my teeth removed. And this is a very good way to do it.
Fantastic. Okay. So I just found the link. So this links to all of the nano events organised by Canterbury writers throughout the month of November. What is
November.
that? No, but I want to emphasise this is not limited to Canterbury or even New Zealand. We have 2 nano regions in the States who have scheduled events in this, and we've also got the Wellington region. ML has joined this channel as well, and is probably going to do stuff or has already done stuff. I don't know. It's exciting. Join us.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll see how I go.
Yes. But yeah, hopefully I'll see some familiar faces in the Zoom or on the Discord channel, and we'll get some more words done. And otherwise, we'll be back here same time tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well,
Have a good day,
everyone,
everyone.
yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.